we're sitting here 5 years from now, and thanks to your company, what are you looking back in 2024, amazed that from a healthcare perspective, women were X. What's changed, and what role has your company had in creating that change?
So excited to be in this room with you women. Just an honor, and thank you for having me. In 5 years, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, look at what I'm able to do, my daughter's able to do because of all the women in this room, which is pretty amazing. So thank you all. I am Dr. Jennifer Hinchy. I am the CEO and founder of PherDal, which is the first and only FDA cleared and sterile at-home insemination kit. I went through 16 months of infertility and invented a medical device that conceived my daughter, who is now in kindergarten. We just got clearance this year. And so I answered it up front, but I think that in 5 years, we're going to have more fertile babies and fertile moms that are going to be utilizing all of the things that are being built here, which is just so awesome to be a part of and be in the same room as all of you. Thanks.
Based on what you're doing today, if you could share one real outcome, short story or use case that is happening today and positively affecting the women that are using your product.
Well, PherDal started as my story, which at 32 years old, I had waited until after my doctorate to settle down and have kids. And then I, like Sylvia mentioned, was diagnosed with unexplained infertility, which is a diagnosis that when you give a scientist, she will take it into her own hands and figure out a way to explain it, which is what I did. What we're finding is that, our proof of concept kits, we had 34 self-reported pregnancies from our first 200 kits. And when we launched earlier this year, we actually had our second set of siblings that have come from our now FDA cleared and only sterile kit. And really what we're seeing is just PherDal is a option that people can try that is as close to the clinical sterility that you can get, but with the same privacy and comfort as at home. And so our fertile families and babies those stories are really what keeps us going every day.
Well, what I'm going to ask you to do, because I think so much of success is around your team and your company and the humans involved in your company, and you folks are the leaders. So I want you to come up with just 3 words that define your team, what keeps people excited, how you're being sure that you get inclusion of different voices, and given the time, literally 3 words or 3 phrases that best describe what differentiates the humans in your company.
Lean into a lot of our compassion. A lot of our team has been there. We are also tenacious and relentless in the pursuit.